This is a video which I think is critical when it comes to how you use your reflective journals and inform you to meet criteria. Now, this came from a great question, a really important question actually, about how do we use these reflective journals we're asked to do on a weekly basis to actually inform criteria. Now, I'm going to speak about it at length here, so apologies for the longer form version of this video, but I think it's such an important topic to cover properly. But first, what I'm going to offer is that it's kind of maybe a two-stage approach. Now, if you're starting out with counselling skills, level 2, level 3, it is going to be a journey to get where I'm going to talk about. So the most important thing is when you're starting out with a reflective journal, just begin to note down the things you experience, things which may be difficult, maybe peaks of emotion, maybe there's been difficult conversations at home or work with friends or family. What's probably more integral to this whole process, particularly at the beginning stages, is getting used to writing down your feelings, writing down your thoughts, writing down your reactions. Getting into the practice of that is the best first start to where the important work will happen later on. So your reflective journal is going to start maybe 300, 400 words at the very beginning, maybe each week, taking a particular subject or an idea that's cropped up for you, and it's understanding it, writing it out. Now, I'm not going to prescribe when this will change and when begin to shift, but to start focusing on criteria and how to use a reflective journal to meet that, we're going to have to go and start peeling away the onion layers of you to understand what's actually happening for you behind some of those experiences. So at a certain point, you'll notice within the course, you'll be expected to increase your self-awareness. You'll be required to look at some of your own prejudices, some of your biases, some of the areas where maybe you're challenged in relationships, be it at work, family, or personal. Maybe there's going to be boundary issues that are going to arise. These are the questions that will be asked of you to go and investigate. And the reflective journal will be about a way of doing that, a way of achieving that. Because you're going to take experiences such as you would have done at the beginning of the course and starting out reflective journals, but spend more time in really investigating, exploring what was going on for you in that experience. The main thing to think about is it's not accepting the way you responded is just the way you are. It's about looking at there are layers behind that. There are reasons you are responding that way that are unique to you and different from others. And it's about taking the time in the reflective journal, even if it's just one particular event, to actually unpeel it and excavate inside you what was going on. What caused that reaction inside you? What does it inform you about yourself? Because one of the latter kind of criteria you're aiming for is about self-awareness. And no matter where you start and finish in your journey in counselling, self-awareness is critical to the helping and counselling role. Because some of the big criteria that you'll have to cover in the course will be about self-awareness. And importantly, how has self-awareness helped you understand your personality, your personal history, and patterns of relating. If you focus on just those three in your reflective journals, you're going to get a deeper sense of who you are, and it will make the criteria super easy to be able to answer because you've done the work before. So that's the real purpose behind the reflective journal. In a way, it's saying that if you don't reflect and don't examine your behaviors and your responses, some of your thoughts and ideas, then you're not increasing your self-awareness about actually there's things happening for you that maybe you've not been aware of. So the reflective journal is critical in you taking that time in the written word to explore yourself a bit more, understand what's happening, because this will inform your later assignments or any other work you need to do in class. And importantly, that's why I mentioned before, over time you're going to begin to notice, ideally, maybe patterns of relating. Maybe there are certain things that you consistently do in your working role, how you interact with others, your communication style. Maybe there's things happening within your family that, again, are being played out as a repeated pattern. The ability to reflect will increase your self-awareness and inform that particular criteria that is looking for you to understand how you relate to other people, how you relate to your own personal history. So the long answer to maybe what is a short question is that it's a growth journey in understanding who you are, and why you do what you do, with a continual love and compassion, understanding that we are only doing the best we can with what we have. So we write these with understanding that we are evolving and growing, and this is a journey. Do not allow yourself to be satisfied with your initial response to something. Look to understand it and what could be happening behind the scenes, and is this familiar to other parts of your life, maybe now or in the past? All this gathers information for you for your criteria, both now and into the future if you progress to level 3 and into your diploma. So I hope you got some value from this video. If you have, please give it a like. If you've really enjoyed it, drop it a comment. If you've got any questions, drop me a comment and I'll answer every single one of you. And if you want more videos like this, give me a follow.